Data visualization is a very important part if you are an Excel user and you play with the data. A chart is a tool in Excel which is used for the graphical representation of your data. It allows your users to see what is the meaning behind your numbers. Hello everybody, my name is Namita Devi and I welcome you again to my Excel club. In this video, we will be covering how we can insert a chart for our data set, how we can add new series in the chart, and how we can design and improve on our chart. So let's get started. I have a data set here wherein I have a few products and the actual sale corresponding to each product. So to visualize the actual sale corresponding to each product, I need some charts. To insert a chart, first of all, the first step is you have to select your entire data set. You can do so with the help of your mouse, or you can use a shortcut key Ctrl+A from your keyboard. Then go to Insert. You can see that there are multiple chart options available at the top. Some are like bar charts, line chart, pie chart, scatter chart, and many more. If you don't know what type of chart you should use for your data set, you can click on this option, Recommended Charts. So Excel will give you the options of charts that the Excel recommend for your data set. So it is recommending me the bar charts, the vertical and horizontal bar charts, and pie chart. So now we are going to insert a simple 2D. You can use 3D layout if you want. I am choosing here 2D layout as of now. So as soon as I click on it, you can see that a chart is available on my screen. You can move this chart wherever you want to place it. So in this box area, this is whatever you can see inside this box area are all chart elements. Like chart title, these are grid lines, bars, x-axis, y-axis. So these are some common elements within the chart. If you want to see more elements, you can click on this button plus sign, and you can see that there are multiple chart elements available. When you are hovering from your mouse on these options, you can see what changes are appearing on my screen with this chart. When we have inserted the chart, we can see that at the top I have two additional tabs available, Design and Format. You can change the designing of your chart from here, and you can change the formatting of your charts from here. So whatever element I will activate in my chart area, that the changes will be applicable to that element. For example, I have selected the complete chart area. If I am selecting this, it has bordered my chart area. If I am selecting my chart title, I can fill the area from here, and then I can change the formatting from here. And you can also change all of these things from this tab, Home, and then you can change your settings from here, Fill, and change the text color. So this is how you can do designing and formatting from the top tabs. We have many more functions available with the chart, and to get that, click on plus sign, click on this arrow and go to more options. There will be a pop-up window at the right hand side, and from here you can have full control on your chart. Depending on the element that you select in your chart, you will have different options. For example, I am selecting the bars. You can see that the right hand side panel, the options are getting changed. I'm selecting the grid lines, then the axis. So you can see that the options here are changing as per my selection of the elements in the chart. If you have closed this dialog box from the right hand side, let me close it from here. So there are different methods to get this dialog box again. So from here, plus sign, and then click on this arrow and go to more options. Let me close this. One shortcut key is Ctrl+1 from your keyboard to get this dialog box, or you can double click on your chart to get this dialog box. or you can right click from your mouse and go to format plot area. So there are different methods to get this dialog box, and from here you have a full control on your chart. If you want to add one more data series in your current chart, how you can do that? For example, I already have an actual sale available for my products. Let me write my target sale here. I'm writing any dummy numbers as of now, copy pasting the entire formula till end. Now when I am clicking on my chart, you can see that the data set highlighted is from A4 to B11. Now I want to include this column C series also. So how I can do that? Click on the chart area, and then from here you can drag your selection from column B to C. I'm doing Ctrl Z from my keyboard. The other way to include the data set is go to design and click on this select data. From here I'm removing this, and from here you can select your entire data set and then click on OK. So you can see that I have now two series available in my chart. Both are represented by the bar charts. Now here we will go for the combination charts. For actual sale, I will keep my chart as bar chart, but I want to now change my target sale to some other type of chart. So how we can do that? For this, you can go to change chart type from the top and then go to combo option, or I'm cancelling out. Right click from your mouse and go to change chart type. Go to combo. From here you can see actual sale is already as a column. I am fine. For my target sale, I want to select this chart which is aligned with the markers. So I am good with this chart type and I will click on OK. Now you can see that this is better representation, better visualization of two series within the same chart. Now we are going to beautify this chart so that it looks appealing. For that we are going to do few steps. First of all, I'm going to remove these grid lines. You can click these elements, the grid lines, and then click on plus icon and then remove this checkbox. So it will get rid of the grid lines from the chart because they don't look good. Now for the y-axis, I'm going to delete it. You can also delete it from your keyboard. I'm pressing delete key from my keyboard. Get rid of this y-axis and let's add some data labels. So select this element, the bar charts, and then click on this icon data labels, not data tables, data labels. So they are sitting outside of my bar and they are overlapping with my line chart. So let's change their position. Click on this arrow icon and I'm fine with inside end. Now let's change the size of these data labels so that they sit inside my bar. So click on this element and then you can resize it from here. Make them bold, make them in white color so they look good in your graph. With these line charts, I'm also going to add my data labels. And let's change their position to above. You can change the font again from here. I'm fine with the black color, make them bold. Let's add chart title now. You can rename it to actual versus target sale. You can use your shortcut keys from your keyboard to make them bold or underline. So I'm pressing Ctrl B and Ctrl U from my keyboard. Make this font size a little smaller. Let's add legends here. If you want to change the font and color of these legends, you can do so. I am changing the font size to a little smaller one. Alright, so now with the help of legends, you will get to know what is this blue chart is talking about. This is actual sale and my orange line chart is my target sale. Let's do something with this line chart. I'm pressing Ctrl+1 from my keyboard.
select these items, select this icon, and if you don't want any lines in your line chart, if you want only markers, you can select no lines. Let's do it, let's go with the solid line, and we can change the width of this line. It looks pretty good now. Let's change the font of your x-axis to little smaller. I'm doing Control B to make them bold. If you want to change the color of this gray line, you can do so. Click on this element, this x-axis, and then you can change the color from here. Now our chart is looking pretty good, and you can also provide some background to your chart. You can do so by selecting your chart area and then fill it with any color that you want. I'm fine with the gray color, and we are done with the beautification of our chart. So now you can see that this is looking pretty appealing than the one that we had before. So this is how you can play around with all the options that you have in the dialog boxes, which you can get with Ctrl+1 shortcut key. And this is how you can play around with the other options, and you can beautify your chart.
I hope that you enjoyed this video and you will also try your hands on the charts. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day and happy learning.